player is still alive. As Faven looking to try and tap himself into some kills. Spitty with the headshot. Cajun and MSL do answer straight back before Faven goes in. Again, Snatchy now, one of the main men, the best performing player on the server for Dust 2, is still alive. They tickle the bomb, try and draw out the tease, but Cajun with the spray gets one, and then the second with the... Have a bit of faith. Dennis with the 5-7. Equalizing the man count. Snatchy takes that away. Lecro goes in, but Dennis again can now get his hands on an AK, and it's looking a little bit slippery for the T's. They're taking more damage. Both the CTs are exceptionally low. Lecro has more HP than the two of them combined, but the flashbang's in point, and so is the spray. And Dennis survives. Something that we go back to in a little bit. Spray in from Dennis with two. Lecro does survive, puts the AK to use, so shush my doubts, because Lecro's on a 10. They gave him the AK, and they had confidence that he would deliver. Both players have some utility. They have a scout in play. Lecro's gone down, and Speedy, that's a solid shot. And with once his eyes have cleared of that flash, you'll realize that he's on the bench. Lecro. He has the right idea. He can sense that there is a terrorist in amongst the smoke. Now he has been proven correct. Bomb spills out. Gade has been spotted from behind. Focuses his attention towards the site before spinning back around again. He could do a bit of damage on his way out, but now he's been tagged down and he's been fragged by Faven. Agent with the first. The bomb is down, but Gade taking some aggression, gets dinked, keeps them at bay for a few more moments, and now they go into it. Spitty with the first has some more support. Smoke down allows him to focus towards the site, but his spray is erratic. Snatchy has the right idea, is narrowly off on both shots, now comes up and doesn't land the frag onto AZ. I think he winged it. Flashbang is good. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. As Snatchy goes in. The bomb. DreamHack going in aggressively, gets punished. Does dink Cajun down to 12 HP. Has the information. I believe he saw two players over here. And where two reside, maybe three follow. Lecro and Gade on point with their elsewhere on the map. They can look to split and mix this. DreamHack with one. With his Desert Eagle. Death from above for a second, and he's looking for more. He may have done enough to pull this one off, and now he's bought up enough time for rotations to come into play. Here comes Dennis. Any other gun than a USP, and that could have been into the arms of Snatchy. Missed a pretty straightforward shot last round. Will not be making the same mistake twice. On a measly 33 HP, has to try and get back onto the site in time to make something happen, but Snatchy for the time being. 30 seconds left. Here comes the play. While he's firing in first, that's a beautiful counter flash. Nearly gets two for it. Now the spray is on point, but so is AZ. He picks up three. And the pole DreamHack will be pushing through the fire and the flames. Smashes HP, but more chipped it away. MSL smashing into Faven though. Flashes coming in on both teams. They got a result with a worse buy than this, but now Snatchy's in such an awkward position. Still rattles off shots though. Still somehow alive, but the rest of his team, the supporting cast, has been nullified. Does tag MSL partially through the box. That's the only thing keeping MSL alive. That flick though is... For the most part, I let Auto Director do its thing. I'm a little bit down. As a part of the conversation. Lecro going in. Dink onto him, finished off by DreamHack. And now the push from MSL, who got round the back of the CTs. His spray is too wild. He needed to contain it. Look at these CTs. He has a flank coming round the back as well. Flicks in. Nice effort. Nice try. 16, 10, 11. Somewhere around that mark. Oh no, they lined up. Why have you done this, North? A conga line into death. Nice work from Snatchy. Bomb planted though for North, and considering they lost the first three players and just convincingly got battered in the end. And now the push comes into play. AZ taking point with the AUG. MSL with the first pick. DreamHack trying to hold the line with the AK, spraying up through the smoke, is still alive for a few moments. Not too far to the left, so Faven can still sneak that bomb plant. And now Spitty, or Dennis, pardon me, sorry, will take the first point of contact. Lecro's molly does nothing, and now that retake is looking a little bit dicey. They need kills, and they need them quickly. before the herd is thinned out to only one. And that's exactly what's come up. And Lekro, the one defender... Reverberating in the back of North's mind collectively, but they have to try and clear that. North's standing tall, and now Gade decides to change his angles. Flashbang in, they go behind it, but Dennis, who was watching down 13 seconds now, bomb starts to get planted, Cajun moves in. There is some cover in the form of Dennis, but it's too little too late, and now AZ, with 7 seconds, shows his hand. They stick on the bomb, and AZ has been set into an early grave into play. Molly on the box stops them. Gade's now been spotted. Here comes Dennis. The spray is good, but not good enough for the kill. Runs out of ammunition, somehow still alive, but now Cajun picks up the slack. Comes in for one. Favin spraying up while Flashbang through the smoke. Gets himself 2, but he's living on borrowed time. He's about to get flanked, and there it is. 1 HP. Hanging by a thread in this round, but DreamHack, very much a wall bangable area of the map. MSL a bit slow. A couple of players look to save. DreamHack, does he check the angle? I think he checked it, and then just people find it funny either. That's why my mods will time you out. They typically give you one at least, so North, with their saved guns, may be able to make them work. Gade nearly with a double spray. They actually go for this. They are. Surprisingly, with AKs, they go for the play. They have a kit, but the kit's now been taken off the table, and Snatchy not missing, not relenting. Lekro, all that remains, can try and bait this out. The time is dwindling away. Snatchy's played it so well. Lekro tickles the bomb again. There's the spray. Pulls out the knife and lands it. But he knows characters that were like 20 or 30, now like 50 or 60. It really fit the same vibe. Good entry from Dennis. Since then, nothing but frags. Good grenades stacked on top of each other on Spiddy. It was a HE plus a Molotov that burnt him alive. Now Snatchy gets another one. 2-on-2. Important round. A fall through the wall. And now they're going for that full defusal. Lekro gets spammed down, though, from Favin, who was waiting on the sandbags. Flashbang in. He's taking damage, but he's holding down on the side. He could get it. North get the ninja defuse. Yeehaw backs away. Dennis in a forward position. It's so tantalizing. He wasn't sure. A back and forth encounter for the last good few rounds now. Big damage inflicted to Favin. Unfortunate not to get the outright kill. Lekro double spray. That's the bomb that goes down with them. Both players are has disintegrated in front of Lekro's eyes and the rest of his teammates. And Snatchy of this, though. They're already in position, but he might be able to get the first. Snatchy. Oh no, Gade nearly missed it. He at least takes down Snatchy, which is a huge part of the puzzle that goes with him. Gade with the spray gets one, and there's another one. On a lowly 8 HP, Gade is finishing off Sprout. And now Dennis 1-on-4. This would be one hell of a clutch if he pulled this one off. There's the first, not quite a second. Molly's down, Cajun burning down to 15 HP, but Lekro stands tall for 1 and nearly a second. Such an important moment in this game. Snatchy does go straight back in with one of his own, and Favin's waiting. Gade wide peaks. Cajun and AZ both below 20 HP. They need MSL to stand big, but he gets cut down to size by DreamHack, who goes in for another one. It's not just a case of... Spraying from AZ's good for 2, but 2 kills come back-to-back from Spiddy. Excellent work. You can see where the corpses are as well, so that must have been some spray transfer. Must have flicked from one player to the next. Gade is next up with the kill. 7 HP left, but gets charged down, caught with a molly in his hands. Put themselves into a terrible position. MSL with the spray is going to get one, but then traded out, but there's Lekro.
Да, есть баланс. Фейвен наказывает Гейда, погибает Эйзи, ситуация 3 в 4. Деннис и Снетчи просели, но большинство за командой Спраут. Хотя вот сейчас МСЛ, может быть, Снетчи заберет. Тот падает. Бомба остается на руке. Классная позиция, кстати, у нас у Денниса. Его Кажум чекал, но нет. И в конце концов МСЛ один с авиком. Ну вот если бы не эти авики, то могли бы тащить. Но и так могут. МСЛ 1 на 1. Спиди уходит, заходит в рукав. Бомба хорошая. Спиди. Ну, кстати, МСЛ просто дефузит и падает. Летит смог. Снэчи заходит. Ой-ой-ой. Забирает Лекра. 4 в 5. Снэчи ждет. Снэчи в итоге падает. Но в этот момент Деннис ловит Эйзи на перетяжке. Не очень хорошо Эйзи отыгрывает на допах. Постоянно резать не будет, наверное. Будет хедшотить. Дыха и Деннис поставить. Но в целом эта позиция как бы занимается. И МСЛ еще и килл делает в итоге. МСЛ сделал минус, Эйзи сделал минус, МСЛ 2 килла. Откидывает смог. Коктейль. Забирает, кстати, Кажумба. Не стоило, наверное, рисковать. Кажумб этим мувом тупо шанс подарил. Просто подарил шанс. МСЛ падает. Умирает Эйзи 2 в 4. Кажумб, что это было? Ну, видите, не без ошибок. Как справа-то ошибались, так и тут. Но гейт, благо, на чеку. Законтролил спину. Тут или эйс, или нет. Интересно, до конца будет дыха. Коктейль Молотова. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. И он просто берет дефузит до конца. Коктейль Молотова откинут. Типа, мол, как ставит бомбу чувак, а тот его не прикрывает. Эйзи делает килл. Лекра тоже. Снова на пенечки. Летит хаешка. МСЛ. Упал. Дыха в итоге отстрелян. Ну и 2 на 3. Байтит. Ну и в окно заходит. Ах, дождался он все-таки Денниса. Б-план чист. Не ожидал Снэча увидеть никого в окне. Классно. Какие-то дивные. Опять подставляется команда Спраут на рампах. В этот раз серьезнее. Скажу. Если бы не этот раунд, то все было бы, конечно, по-другому. Деннис неплохо топит, но этого мало. Под аплентом быстрых. Постоянно они здесь плюс играют. Это странно, Спраут в основное время постоянно делали киллы. Просто взяли и перестали. Эйзим, прекрасный минус, Фейвен падает. Ну, вроде защита, если бежит сразу принимать Терра, подкидывает хорошие хаешки и коктейли. Там не так просто сразу занять. А тут просто на пролом бегут Норсы. Снайпер ничего сделать не смог, но при этом выход. Фейвен падает. Минус спиди. Остается до сих пор у нас АВП на точке. Лекра отстрелян. Снэчи живет, но недолго. Эйзи делает свой килл. Дыха подошел на помощь. Деннис спешит только. Но бомба устанавливается. И опять же, все под контролем команды Норс. Наладили коммуникацию, наладили свою игру. Этого не было на Дасте, этого не было. Не самая простая, скажем так. Мне кажется, особенно для Спраут. Лекра забирает Снэчи. Опять провал на рампах. Хотя нет, Фейвен. 2 человека в рукаве, на Б никого. На Б, кстати, заходит Кажумб. Гейт вообще прожал, видите? Мы понимали, Спраут, что такой вариант возможен, поэтому... Поджал, он дал понять, они же не знали расклад с бомбой, да? И, соответственно, они из-за этого ждут. На 20-й секунде смог на план. Что делают Спрауты, конечно. Вроде играли хорошо всю дорогу, а тут оп. Непонятно, что такое делают. 8 секунд до конца, они еще могут взять этот раунд. Там, правда, бомба у красного. Снэчи забирает, бомба ставится. О! KGMB. Прикол. В чем прикол этой ситуации? Типа словить момент, когда никто не мейн никто не кроет. Оу! Загуляли МСЛ с гейдом, в итоге никого не было. Бомба, правда, далеко, но пушит Фейвен, минус Кажумб. Откидывает еще. Кстати, этот тайминг, видите, заставил Эйзи отойти. Эйзи ушел на Б, а Снэчи делает килл на А. Лекра падает, и все в смоках, причем обе команды тут. 4 на Б и 4 на Б от атаки. Кто кого, ребят? Калаши или МПхи? Пока что МПхи в силе. Но 2 на 3. Раскатывают друг друга. Эйзи 1 на 1 против Снэчи. Услышал окно. Какая ошибка. Какая ошибка от Эйзи. Друзья, это победа команды Спраут. Поздравляем. Норсы все-таки проигрывают это Вертиго. Но Вертиго...